Alright, my friends. It is time now for our final day with the VR. A little bit of late start to the stream today because I had to go buy Fennic's winter snowshoes for Ohio, since he'll be leaving tomorrow, which means we gotta say goodbye to this, babes. And I have to pick up my bike tonight because I turned that in to get its flat fixed. So we have, at most, 4, maybe 5 hours to enjoy this. Then I got a ghost. He might lend this to me again after he comes back from Ohio. He just wants to play with his brother in VR while he's there. So this is the last we get the Oculus for at least the next week. So let's get into it then. All the steps we've learned to get this thing to work. Capture, audio, and the works. Chair. Link cable, link cable, link cable. Gotta trade our Pokemons. Share additional data to improve the meta quest. I feel like he would say don't share. Quest link. It's a good thing this isn't captured by you guys, so you guys can't see the mess visible in pass-through. Boundary is good. Steam VR we don't actually need, because all I gotta capture is Freddy itself. You guys don't gotta see my desktop as nice as it is. Alright, so first thing we have to do is properties, desktop audio. Oh, right, no. First step before that is sound settings. Re-enable the headset Oculus virtual audio device so that now it goes into my ears. And then to make it go through your ears too. Properties, device, headphones, Oculus virtual assistant. I hear it, you hear it. And then for the mic auxiliary, Yeti stereo microphone, Digivolve to Oculus. So now you don't have to hear this through that. Hey Foxy! Okay, so everything's good here, we got the link on. Now the only step left is to be goofy. Also forgot to actually put... Oh, cool, got a little keyboard here. Can I tap with my fingers? No, I gotta use this. Let's get the dashboard up so I can spy on you guys from the VR. Only sometimes though. Sometimes it goes to desktop, sometimes it does not when choosing desktop. Dashboard. D-A-B-M-D. Cool. Stream manager. Excellent. Now, with all that set up, goodbye awesome music, and hello, FNAF help wanted. Making a science of getting this set up now. Where's my... I got these on the wrong hands. There we go. Now let me just make sure that this is all capturing correctly. And if it is, we'll just dive right in. How does that sound, babes? Perfect. Everything is exactly the size they are supposed to be, including these massive animatronics and Foxy getting ever closer and closer as I get consumed more and more by this table. Every time I stream this, I get further into the table. This party hat has gone from over here to being my dick, to being in my chest. But at least Foxy's getting closer too, so I can't complain too much, right, Foxy? Oh, cool, you could see the endoskeleton mouth inside. Okay, gotta walk all the way forward to push this button. I'm getting so far forward, beyond my boundary right now, that my computer is visible through the pass-through. The menu is literally beyond the boundary from where I was standing. The boundary is there. Menu is all the way over there. Okay, so let me reset this. And then putting it back on, and that gets it right in front of me. It's weird how that works. I am not an expert in VR. This is basically the most VR I've ever played, so it's pretty neat to discover that little fix. Oh, that's just a little green thing there. I thought that was like a thing for me to collect. So, we have finished FNAF 1, regular, and neon. FNAF 2, regular, and neon, super fun. FNAF 3 was so easy. Literally just babysitting Peepaw. Peepaw just constantly getting himself into the vent. And it's so much easier too than regular FNAF 3, which is already an easier game in the series. Because trying to find a big, brightly colored, moving animatronic is so much easier than scanning the cameras, and all you're looking for is a pair of beady white eyes on a black shadow in an otherwise black and white camera system. So this is so much easier. It's hilarious. I love it. Dark rooms we have not done. Parts and services we have done forward and back. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I love it. These are a highlight of Help Wanted. More of that, please, in the new one. Vent repair we've done forward and back. Ennard I didn't like as much as the Mangle one. The Mangle one was pretty cool. The Ennard one was just stock puzzle with time limit. At least Mangle you could react. You know? You could shine your light to keep Mangle away. This one, you're just doing the puzzle to an invisible clock, and when the clock runs out, you get Ennard. And he looks like such a dork with his clown face. Goofiest animatronic amalgamation in the series. Night Terrors we have not mastered. But according to the wiki, it's pretty much like FNAF 4. I just haven't mastered it. So let's start with Nightmare Baba. Flashlight, stop on the X. R3. What's an R3? Is it not... It was this button... Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's this button. What's it mean R3? Okay. Just gotta listen for the audio. Okay, he's right in front of me, so the next time he does sound... 30 seconds. I didn't hear him come up to me, though. No jump scare? No jump scare. That's why for these ones, I'm not really counting them for game over. Just like with FNAF 4, I didn't count them for game over, but in FNAF 4, it's because there were mini games between rounds. This one is kind of pushing the death counter denial, since it is its own mode. But it's basically the same thing as a FNAF 4 minigame, just keep your ears open and try to figure it out, so it doesn't really feel like dying so much as it's just failing the minigame. Oh. It wants me to push the light first, then it starts.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I got him on the axe! Which I didn't hear at all. That's why I'm not really fond of these ones. That's more like... It's less listen to audio cues on that one, and more like try to guesstimate when he's going to be there. That's how it feels like to me. Oh, I got my own helpy! Oh, I love it! Scott, why is there an arrow pointing to his cloaca? An arrow pointing to his cloaca and a tiny, like, fertility heart tattoo on its mons pubis? What the heck, Scott? It's weird, but I like the character anyway, so I'm gonna keep this doll. Let me grab myself a drink quick. Hey, buddy. Jet well behaving for now. Oh, I somehow pushed a button. Grab myself something to eat real quick. Apparently, there's a bit of an Easter egg. I've goofed around and have done this before. But apparently something special happens if you do that 3 times. I don't want to eat that. Oh, those might... No, there's more. Look at this beautiful mess. I love them. And then bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. Game over for eating 3 toys at once. Restart or return to menu? What would restart even give me in this context? It's in the menu regardless. Oh. I beat you, though. Um, my hand is a flashlight. Okay. Plush baby time. Let's go, plush baby. That's a battery icon. Survive until 6 a.m. with plush baby. Oh, this is new. This one I might count for game overs. Maybe. We'll see. Marionettes. Hey, cassette. That I can't reach.
You should have known I'd find you.
Oh, there was a little light indicator on my hand there. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one, though. Maybe I'm supposed to... I don't know. But I want to step more to my left so I can get this cassette thing. Time doesn't start until... Okay, so I think I just have to look around and find her a lot, but my flashlight seems to deplete and has to recharge. I can recharge at least. So the game here is to find her. And prevent her from coming near me. It's only 2 a.m. though. Scan around. Scan around. There you are. Three a.m.
You won't die.
4 a.m. What? Where'd you come from? Okay, because this one is an actual challenge. I'll happily count this one for games over. I like how this one has me backing up into the wall behind me. Let's go back to main menu first so I can add these deaths. Oh, I didn't get any closer? How about this? Let's listen to some of these tapes we picked up too. I know that the true end requires listening, finding and listening to all these tapes. So we'll just do a few of them. We'll do a few today, and then when Fennic comes back from Ohio, and I get to borrow this from him again,
Hello?
we'll get the
Can
rest.
you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay?
While this plays, I'm gonna get some stretches in because being on my feet and twisting around to do stuff in VR actually takes a lot out of the obliques, so.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order.
So there's malicious code, but these warnings are being broken up into small files. That is why these tapes are hidden everywhere.
I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
Oh, that was a short one. Three, please. Give me three. Give me three. 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 Three.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go. Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
Was that it? Alright, let me get one more in before I stretch. That was four.
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No. There was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation.
Client?
Told us to scan it. Said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing.
He.
At least that's what Jeremy said.
That was five, right?
The drawers have been...
Yep, six.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
17, 18, 19, 20. I definitely have to do more lunge stretches because that I felt in the hamstrings very tight.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Okay, one more stretch. And we'll save tapes 9 to end for the next time I get to borrow his VR.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
Okay, that's plenty for now. I got my stretches. Let's get my hands reattached. Okay. Why so far forward? Oh, right. Not this. Plush baby. I just gotta keep my head on a swivel, manage my lights. Look around.
You won't die.
Where are you, baby? I'm gonna get jump now. She's got like a few spots that she spawns, I'm sure. It's one extra death. For real, I can't find her anywhere.
You should have known I'd find you.
Is she behind me? There is no behind me. There's a blue shirt one and a red shirt one. Initial scan.
You won't die.
Yellow shirt one. They got a yellow shirt one too. Okay, we got red, blue, and yellow. Let me wiki this. Okay, so the wiki doesn't say anything that I don't already know. 3 plush babies. Gotta find them, shine my light on them, and then make an audio cue when they're super, super close.
Want to see the scooping room?
No, not particularly. So it starts with red, eventually adds blue, and then eventually adds yellow to make it more aggressive with a lot more active at once as the night goes on. None here. None there.
You should have known I'd find you.
I don't see you though.
You won't die.
I feel like they probably have set spawn points I just don't know about. It's one extra death. Oh, okay. Scan. 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 Flashlight. Scan. 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 Get my light up again. Scan. 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 Scan.
You won't
Scan.
Want to see the scooping room?
Girl, I don't see you anyplace. Okay. Okay. I literally cannot see them when they jump me, so I'm gonna try to find some, like, wherever their spawn locations are, get some wisdoms of the ancients for this. Back to the Yeti. Help wanted plush trap tips. Dark room plush trap need tips. How to win fun with plush trap every time. Wait 8 seconds, briefly turn on the light. Do this 3 or 4 times. Not plush trap. Plush baby. How to beat plush baby. Plush baby, please help. Plush baby nightmare mode. Good strategies to beat plush baby. Flicker your flashlight. Makes it lose less power than keeping it on. Constantly look around so you don't miss any. If you shine your light over one but it doesn't disappear, voice clip will play. Where are the locations of them? On the shelf walking. Almost behind you to the left. That might be one that I've been missing. Center sitting down, beginning of the night. Shelf to the right, maybe one or two more places. Smack them with your virtual hand. Can you? Left wall. Bottom shelf left. Middle shelf, middle right shelf. Bottom right shelf. I thought like I heard one coming from there, but didn't see any. Top left shelf opens. When vent above opens up. Can also walk on the cabinets below the shelves. Behind the bar stool. Basketball on the lower right shelf. When that falls, that spot is now open for that round. That's all for left wall. Middle right shelf, bottom right shelf, top left shelf opens when vent above opens. Cabinets below the shelves, behind the bar stool, basketball lower right shelf. Middle, back wall, bottom shelf, floor by the vent, floor behind the doll, on the floor by the cabinets, in front of the same doll. Dead center in front, on the right, far back of the table, middle of the table, to the right of the table. Okay. Plush baby, please help. Dude, just accept your new plushy overlords, no need to be rude. When you hear a noise, especially a voice, would Marley Pace pan around the room with a flashlight. High-pitched BB laugh, that means you got one. As long as you don't know all the spawn positions, you will die. If you hear vents open, they should be on the shelves to your left. If you forgot about me to one or two plush babies are close to jump scaring you. If you find this hard, play on non-VR. It is completely impossible. Actually becomes impossible. Not gonna lie. Steel Wool really has to fix that. Non-VR version. Okay. Switch things back on over to the headset. Properties, device, for the put that bottle to his head and pull the trigger. Finally drank away that memory. So, we got lots of shelves here. Almost behind, they said. Sorry, folks, if you're prone to epileptic seizures, now is probably not the time to watch. I didn't see anything. Where the heck was she? So there's a bar stool there. There's a floor in front of me. Hi. I haven't actually seen her on the floor there yet. I'm not... There she is. Okay, there they are up there. So that's the upstairs one that I haven't been able to see before.
You should have known I'd find you.
They really like being on the left right now. Three a.m.
Want to see the scooping room?
There's one over there. I'm gonna get jumped. What was that, like 4 a.m.? Nothing can harm me. It sure feels like it, though. Okay, so that's in play now.
I heard your call. 2, 1.
I need a map of these locations. Let me see if I can't find a map. How's it going? Welcome to Stream Rant. Let's see, I think I got most of these locations, but there's a few places. Somebody does have a map? An image of all the spawn points? Oh! Look at... Look at this beauty. So where am I missing then? Behind the... There's a few spots here, like that I feel like I need to physically move my body to see. I haven't seen them in any of these. Static spawn is yellow, so they could always be... I haven't seen them in the cabinets either. I've seen around here. So static spawn, I guess, means they just sit in place. Moving means they roam around, like you see them walking down. Pinkish is a maybe. Okay. So I'm just missing a few somehow. Somehow they just keep jumping on me. 1, 2 deaths, because I'll count these ones, but not the plush traps. Conserve power, don't hold the button, instead of clicking a bunch. If your sound cues, check every spot, because I'll attack soon, yeah. If your event open, look to your left and up. If the vent on the ceiling is open, then look to the upper left shelves. Look absolutely everywhere. It can be hard to notice them sometimes, especially in hard mode plush baby, but they're always somewhere. And that's more recommending GJ Sturf. Practice quick flashes instead of long strobes. Quick flash the usual locations. Hey, Ink Foxy in a Boxy. You're silently watching. Ooh. In that case, I'll try not to mess up too badly. But I'm pretty sure I can't find a few of these guys. Come slowly in the beginning, use that time to get oriented to the locations, and use the Build Pro method to quickly scan the locations. Pattern recognition. Notice when a spot is filled in a little flick. Okay. Get good LOL. Thank you. Steam discussion forum user from June 8th, 2019, 7:37 p.m. Okay. Flash your light, click on it off in rapid succession, look around the room. Look around for plushies like a strobe light, flash it on and off. When you find one, hold the light steady. That's basically what the game is played. I got Discord? I do in fact have Discord. Okay. 3 major locations. Shelves, beneath the counter, walking on the counter. To the right, on the counter, or hiding inside near some props. In front of you, floor near some props, and on the far shelf. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Switch the mic back to the headset. Platoon. All right. So these spots I haven't really seen anything in. Apparently they could be in these crates. I've seen them here. I see you. Oh! Behind the box! Finally saw him behind the box. Balls moved. I hear nobody now. It's only 1 a.m. Scan above. Blue, but red is still around somewhere. Where's red? There's red, I think. 1 eye, 2 eye. Blue has 2 eyes. I 2 eyes again. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Where is giggle, giggle, giggle hiding? 1 eye yellow, we got the golden blush baby. Oh, she moved.
Want to see the scooping room?
No, I don't. I did not see you. I did not see you anywhere. Wait a minute. I have a keyboard in VR. If I press this button, Does the keyboard on the VR work for activating the hotkey for my death counter? Actually, now I can see my OBS and such. Sometimes it shows me the OBS and my actual desktop when I select desktop. Sometimes it does not, and just shows some VR menu instead. Is my server the invite right there? I forget if I have it up because my Discord doesn't really have a lot of use these days. And so I might have replaced it with a blue sky. Hold on, where's my... Link in new tab. What links do I have up? Link in new tab. No. Links do I have? I muted you, Vince. Oh, yeah. Discord, that is still up then. Okay. What did I get rid of then? Discord, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Cavia, forums. I replaced... Oh, that's right. The WhatsApp. I replaced the WhatsApp, that's right. My excellent WhatsApp gag, where the WhatsApp link went to a Wiktionary definition of app. The baby minigame is the hardest one. Hooray! And that's the one that I'm doing right now. Okay. Back into it then. Way to tick. If I could access my desktop in VR, that means I could access the map in VR. Okay. Scanning straight down, shelf. Walking in front, behind the bar stool, cabinet, but I haven't ever seen what cabinet looks like. Behind the box we got, counter we got, between the marionettes we got, shelves with the fun time foxies we got, back of the shelves we got, top of the shelves we got. I have not seen her inside those blue crates. In front we've seen. So, there's a few spots on the map that I could see in-game, but I have not identified what they look like there. There's a Balloon Boy toy. There's a Funtime Freddy on the far right. I don't think I've looked that far, have I? Ah! Game, once again, that's far too far away. There we go, much closer. You crazy? Whoop. I'm stuck on something right now. Let me... Wrong button. Let me quickly exit level. Because... I think my headphone cable might... Alright. Once more, but this time without my headphone cables. Trying to get intimate with a headset cable. Plush, baby, and then one more. Let's do it. It's okay, so you've seen those. I wish I had 2 flashlights so I could use both my hands. Imagine how fun that would be. See, this is one that I wish would have actual audio cues, not just... Okay, she's made a noise, so you know she's gonna kill you pretty soon. Try to find that spot where she's gonna kill you pretty soon, you know? Like, if you hear a noise to your left, so you know to scan for your left. Because right now, it feels mostly random. 2 a.m. Go away, kid. Three a.m. Someone's gonna say something pretty soon because I am getting these guys so slowly.
Want to see the scooping room?
Somebody else is gonna jump me because I've only gotten to one. Hey. Once more. Bye, baby. And nobody has been heard for far too long. So I am once again gonna get jumped because I do not see any baby.
I guess you forgot about me.
Where are you? There you are. Where else? I got the blue but not the red. Where was the red? Is it just me, or is that button getting farther and farther away each time? I have not moved. I'm standing in the exact same spot. I had to reach a little bit the last time. Plush baby is trying to trap me. She made me slap my own cable again. Reese. Bam. I wonder what happens if I don't shine the light at the start. Could I delay them by keeping them in place the entire night? Or at least for a few seconds extra. It probably doesn't matter because they get more aggressive as the night goes on. It feels like more plush babies as the night progresses.
2, 1.
Okay, where the heck were you? I think I'm just blind. I had such a bad experience with such a location that I am literally blind to plush baby's presence. My mind refuses to see it. It does not perceive. It is looking away. That great sound isn't directly above? What the heck, baby? I literally do not see.
2, 1. I should have known I'd find you.
Oh wait, I think I forgot to add a couple of extra deaths the last time, right? Let me... Where's my death counter? I think it was... Could I edit it from in here? No, I can't. Need to open a keyboard or something. Can I trick a keyboard open and then manipulate my death counter that way. Because at 43 right now... Oh, I don't have the numpad. It's only plus on the numpad on this. Okay. Cable be so long. And it turns out 6 feet is exactly how long I need to get comfortably away from the desk and then choke on myself. If I simply did not shine the light on them, they would be happily contented to stay exactly where they were. One baby got. The system is down. The system is down. 2 a.m. I wonder if there's any proximity at play here. Like, does it matter if they get closer, or is it simply not detecting them in their spot for long enough? Because some spots are definitely closer than others, but I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure it's just if I don't see them, or if I don't, like, flash them for long enough, when they just go straight to jump scare. With some being more obvious than others, because they're literally walking toward me. .3 a.m. .4 a.m. is not remarkably late. Oh, she was there, then she's gone.
I guess you forgot about me.
Didn't forget about you. Go away, baby. Now, where's your friends?
Soon I'd find you.
4 a.m., man. It was 4 a.m. I think we'll hold off on this one for the time being. We'll count that as plenty of practice. One more death. The thing is, though, we fully finished FNF 1, 2, babysitting Peepaw, stuck on Plush Baby, fully finished, haven't really made much leeway here. How many extras does it have? Just the one extra. And this one has so many. What time is it now? 1:23, so I've been streaming about 1.5 hours. How to do this? I should BRB soon, especially since it's going to be a shorter stream day because I got to pick my bike up pretty soon. How a boot. More Plush Baby. Move on to Night Terrors. Or if I'm stuck on Plush Baby and I don't feel like night terrors yet, I'm only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cassettes away. I could pull up a. Oh, hello. You're here too. You're gonna get a lot closer here then. You see what I mean by standing in VR really works out your obliques. We've been going to the gym a lot in preparation of Fennic's top surgery. And so I've been working out, but I haven't been working out the obliques because mostly been working on the chest for his chest. And so I feel myself quivering. I got good ab strength, but I have not been training my obliques as much as I should be. Okay, Digital Afton, you can have this one. Ah! So 7 more to go. Okay. Tape room. Just get you to tape girl. But where is a list? There we go. No, that's a list of the tapes and what they say. What I want is locations. Help. Not wanted. Wanted tape. Locat ions. My keyboard's all the way up here, so I gotta be like this typing at them. Tapes, AAA Fazbear Wiki. All the tape locations I know, 15 tapes. That's the locations you know. Give me the full locations. All tape locations. Amino apps, though. Let's see if there's somebody other than amino apps. All flat mode tapes. FNAF VR help wanted tape locations, question mark, transcripts, spoilers, locations for all 16 tapes. Since this is basically a bug hunt, I don't mind spoilers just for that. Oh no, it's doing the thing where it's treating every click as a control click. How do I get out of that? Exit the keyboard. Maybe that fixes it. There we go. In the roller coaster cutscene at the end, I have to play through the roller coaster cutscene again and wait for the very, very end. And if I miss it, then I'll have to play the roller coaster cutscene again. Okay. That's an easy one. Let's go pick that one up.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know
want
that
like a couple of
Fazbear
minutes each time, though.
Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades.
Maybe
While it's
I
true
should
that
have
some
looked at the
stories
actual
associated
location.
with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic.
Fabrications?
But
More
we
like
aren't above laughing at ourselves.
fabrications?
Ha ha ha.
He laughed at
That's
it.
why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop
Okay.
a new relationship.
Where's this
with
cassette?
you,
They said at the
as well
end.
as your kids. Don't forget the merch perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
That's a halfway point, I think.
We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple... You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
Wait, that was the end then. I don't want to replay it though. What else do we have? What other? FNAF 1 to the right. I think I got that one. FNAF 2. Box to the right. Did I get the FNAF 2 one? Box to the right, they said. Should be easy to see. It better not be behind the box because that's the wall.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and
Is that Moxie I see? It was on the ground.
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect
On the roller coaster?
in your first
I see
week
nothing here, so I
to
think it's
help
fine.
get started down this new and exciting career path.
So this one I'm pretty sure is done.
Forget anything you may have heard about the old
So I'm going to count that one as good. FNAF 3 behind the repair laptop on the left. I think I saw that one. I remember like reaching behind just to see and hearing a sound. Oh, that looks lewd. I'm not sure if you can see my hands right now. Chica Parts and Services trash can we got. Freddy Parts and Services behind Freddy's left thigh. Nightmare Fredbear behind a toy next to closet. Nightmare Fredbear toy next to closet. I think that's in the FNAF 4 one we haven't unlocked yet. Plush baby table on right we saw. Mangle vent repair on pipe below to your right I think we got. Entered vent repair hard mode. Nightmare Freddy's mouth when going down to the second level. That one I know we have not gotten yet. On the coaster, right, as soon as the merch shows up. Okay. Alright. In that case, we'll do that again. Ah! Falling outside the coaster.
The Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience.
Freddy head. Oh, that's right in front of my desk.
Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the
Away.
associated with our name were
So,
loosely
if I
based
have to
on
reach
actual
down?
events. The majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic.
Was that left or
while
right?
suspended. But we
Merchandise is on
are
left and
laughing at
right.
ourselves. Ha, ha, ha.
I'm gonna fall off my ride.
That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch perfect for birthdays. So sit
Merch,
back and
merch,
enjoy
merch.
a few scares.
Merch, ground. Ground, merch, ground. Oh,
We do,
Ah!
however, ask that you agree to us. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental
And then I follow the
digital
ride.
consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
There's a tape in FNAF 3. That's what it says, but I'm pretty sure I got that one because it said behind the repair laptop. And I was like reaching over like this and clicked and it made a sound. Hey, Peepaw. Inching ever closer, Peepaw. Since repair laptop is to the left, what I'll do is I'll to look around at it. Whoops. FNAF 3. You know, since the boundary doesn't matter so much for the game itself, but it does seem to matter for when the peek through vision starts, I think what I'll do is I'll redraw the boundary so I don't have to see my wall. Because the game's playable area is not based so much on the boundary itself, but for my own starting position, if I start here, then I'll just have to like reach like this, regardless of the size of the boundary. The boundary could be huge, the boundary could be tiny, but Steel will still wants me reaching 5 feet in front of me regardless. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. There's nothing back here. I reached that one already.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
I can't eat
We
these.
found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just
Chica,
update you
chica,
real quick,
chica,
then you
will
can
you
take
join
over.
our band?
Like an introduction
Squawk!
over in
Na na
Little
na na
Italy.
na 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 na. Okay, we got this one already. Push the button. Oh, see, now it's doing the thing again, where instead of going to my desktop, clicking the desktop button only takes me to this weird VR menu. Oh well. Well, now it is 1:35 p.m., and we've gotten a good amount of these things, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take a BRB right now. So let me put this down real quick. Ooh. Works better if I unmute it. There we go. Okay, so what was that, Moxie? Tape in FNAF 3, 395248, on the wall to the upper right. Okay. 395248, wall upper right. Three nine five 248. Reset the position. So we do this mission. What?
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
395248.
Relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down
Ah,
a
ah.
lead right now. So, let me just update you
Okay.
real quick, and you
3
can get to work.
9
Like, the intrusion
5
opens in like a
2
week, so we need to
4
make sure
8.
everything works and nothing catches on
3
fire.
9
When the
5
market opens,
2
people will
4
come in
8.
the opposite end of the building,
Nothing's
work their way
happening,
towards
Mox.
you, then past you, and out the exit.
1 2
You're
3
officially
4
become
5
part of the
6
attraction.
7 8
You'll be
9.
starring
So
as
3 9
security
5
guard.
2
So not only
4
will you be
8.
monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything
What
or
do?
makes out
What
of the
this do?
corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new.
It's supposed to give me a coin. Is it on a certain level then? Maybe? Let's see. FNAF 3. What does the wiki say? Coins. A secret keypad exists on the wall tiles to the right of the player above the vent monitor. Oh, 395248, and it will appear on the vent monitor. Three, 3 9 5 2 4 8. Here. Got it. All right. So, Nightmare Fredbear, Plush Baby, Tail on the right, Mangle, Ennard, Vent, Repair, Hard Mode. Nightmare Freddy's mouth, going down to second level. That we can do, because getting through the first is pretty easy. Because it's just following the wires.
Welcome to Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental.
Ah, chat my finger.
Motion trigger. Breaker room.
Well done.
Well done. I'm being choked by my wire for real right now.
Well done.
Bye, Peepaw.